Have you ever walked into the kitchen and had that really loud wail noise coming out of your stomach? Do the words hunger, starving, malnutrition come into your head? Well, Oxford Dictionary refers to those three terms as A, hunger, the uneasy or painful sensation caused by a want of food. Starving, a person or animal struggling or dying from hunger. And lastly, malnutrition, a lack of all nutritional or some nutritional necessities for human health. The United States Agricultural and Food Association did a poll and found out that 870 million people in this world are suffering from chronic undernourishment. That's more than the population of Russia, Japan, the United States, Canada, and Australia, and many more. 10.9 of those million are children. That's half of the population of Texas. So what is being done to solve this astronomical problem? It's being done through organizations like World Vision. My goal today in this speech is to inform you of the mission and of the history of the World Vision organization and how it is truly life-changing. So, to start off, the history of World Vision started off with one man wanting to support one child with $5. Mr. Bob Pierce had a dream and a goal of supporting children around the world, and this dream started with him traveling around the United States with a small little video informing people of the chronic illness and everything else that in poverty in Asia. Now, in 1953, his goal and dream finally took off. The first sponsorship program, known as World Vision, was up. Now, as we jump forward to 10 years later, they gained 10 more countries to their sponsorship program. In the 70s, they added agricultural training, nursing essentials, and community health. By the end of the 1970s, they had 193,000 children being sponsored and reached 446,000 members of this area with their disaster relief program. In the 80s, they were called to a famine in Ethiopia, which opened all the doors for them to be active in African society. They helped provide clean water, disaster relief, and food for all of these people here. In the 90s to 2000s, they were invited to come to Europe because of the fall of communism and the rise in HIV and AIDS. And finally, they came back here to their home in 2010 with a disaster-stricken society after Hurricane Katrina hit. World Vision had truly covered the globe. Now let's jump forward to their mission, to the present time today. According to their website, they have 3 visions. The first of them is a biblical view, a stewardship view, and a humanity view. Their website states, "We acknowledge one God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and Jesus Christ. The love, mercy, and grace of God are made known to us and through all people." The stewardship view is we seek and act honestly. We are open and factual with all of our dealings. And finally, their humanity view. We regard people as created and loved by God. We celebrate the richness and diversity of human personalities, cultures, and contributions. Through this, they've been able to have 8 areas of impact, everywhere from food, child protection, disaster relief, clean water, education, food and ag, and finally, U.S. work here in the United States. They were able to reach 100 companies, 4.3 million children, 165,000 communities, and 89 major disaster relief programs. This is truly a company that knows how to change the world. To recapitulate, my goal today was to show you the history and the mission of this great company. It started out by one man with one goal and one dream. And he definitely succeeded by reaching over 4.3 million children. You might be wondering, why am I so passionate about this? Or how do I even know about a great organization like World Vision? Well, I happen to be one of the people that support a child. My child's name is Rasika. She's 12 years old and was born in February. Narsika lives in Nagpur, India, a very poor community. Most of their houses are based off of huts and mud and straw. Through my support to her, I am able to give her an education, a life, and everything else that her community lacks. I'm giving her a chance in this world. Many people today think that you have to go travel around the globe to affect a society. But people really don't know that we can affect a society right in our own homes. World Vision is changing lives around the world. And guess what? We can change lives too, one child at a time. Thank you.